This video is going to talk about additional information and outliers. Let's say that we've been given the amount of times that a number of people have each watched a certain movie. You can see that we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people who have each watched this movie a number of times. Some have only watched it one time, some have watched it up to 8 times. Let's take a look at this information. We have the mean, which is adding up all the numbers and dividing them. So if I take 6 plus 8 plus 5 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 8 plus 6 plus 1 plus 2, I'm going to end up with 48. And because there are 10 people who watched the movie, I'm going to divide that 48 by 10. And I'm going to find that 10 doesn't fit into 4, but it fits into 48 4 times. Put in my invisible 0 there with the decimal. 10 fits into 48 4.8 times. So my mean is 4.8. The average amount of times a person has watched this movie is 48 times. The median, in order to find the median, I need to change the order of these numbers. I need to put them in numerical order. So 1 comes first, then we have 2 2s, and then we have, do we have any 3s? Nope. Do we have any 4s? We have 1 4. Any 5s? Yes. 2 6s. Do we have any 8s? Oh, just kidding. 3 6s. And then 2 8s. So we've put these numbers in numerical order, and we'll circle it just so that we don't get this confused with anything else. The median is the number in the middle, so we're going to look for the number in the middle. Edge, 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 edge. Uh-oh. There's 2 numbers in the middle. Because there's 2 numbers in the middle, we need to find the number that is exactly between those. So we'll add up 5 plus 6 and get 11. Divide 11 by 2, because there are 2 numbers that we added up. 2 goes into 11 5 times. We still have a 1. So we're going to put the decimal, the invisible 0, drop down. The median is 5.5. The mode, the number that shows up the most, is 6. The most people who've seen this movie have seen it 6 times. That's the biggest amount of people who've seen the movie the same amount of times. And then we have the range. The range is the difference between the largest and the smallest number. So 8 minus 1 is 7. So our range is 7. Now, we haven't talked about additional information or outliers yet, but that's coming up right now. When we add additional information into here, we're going to add an extra number. Let's say somebody who really likes the movie comes along, and they have seen the movie 102 times. That's really going to change some of our averages here. Let's take a look and let's see which ones. First, we have to put that number, into our ordered numbers. And now we're going to start figuring it out. The mean, when we add up 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 8 plus 8 plus 102, we are actually going to get 150. When we add that when we divide that 150 by 11, let's see what we end up getting. Does 11 go into 15? Yes, it does. It goes in 1 time. Can 11 go into 40? 11 goes into 40 3 times. 11 times 3 is 33. Make sure we do our borrowing. And then we can see that's 7, so we'll need to put a decimal. Invisible 0. 11 goes into 76 times. We come up with 4, so this number would keep going on. We'd actually get a 3 over here. And we'll just stop there because we could go on with this probably for a very long time. What we're going to do is we're going to just go ahead and take this 3 and round it, make it the boss number for the 6. So 3 is a small boss number. It can't move the 6 up. So our new mean is 13.6. Our median, so we can see that our mean changed a whole lot. 13.6, that's more than almost anybody's seen the movie. But it makes it look like people have seen the movie more because we've got our very big outlier, which is a number way on the edge of the number set. Something that's totally different from the other numbers. The median, that's the number in the middle. Let's see what that would change to. Edge, 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 edge. Well, that's easier to figure out. Now the median is 6. That didn't change very much. The mode doesn't change very much either. The mode actually doesn't change at all. The most people, the biggest amount of people who've seen the movie have seen the movie 6 times. And then we have the range. The range is going to change a lot because now our biggest number is not 8, it's 102. 102 minus 1 is 101. So we can see that we've got a big spread of numbers now from the largest to the smallest. So adding one piece of additional information into this number set can really change the averages and some of the other aspects of the numbers.